Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Don't touch that dial. We've got a special show here. Now, we're on TV, but my guests today are radio, okay? A radio station located right close here to Norristown, so you're going to hear more about it. Now, look, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on resumes, because you take sometimes you get a guy to read off a resume, and the guy got so many degrees, they call him kid thermometer. We're going to just ask for the meat of this, what these people do, what their title is, and really interesting. It's important. A radio's, oh, I love radio. I turn on the radio when I'm in the car, at home, I love it. I remember during the war when Jan Pierce used to sing at WIP. They used to open the show with Bluebird of Happiness. So be like I, hold your head up high. I used to wait up every night to hear him sing that. Radio. I love radio. So, today, in this corner, weighing 160 pounds, from Jeffersonville, Pennsylvania, Barry Papernick, and he is director. What are you? Let me see.
Program director.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, Hank. Thank you.
Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Now,
160.
You take the move of this. Okay. Now, you are the director of this here radio station, right?
We are. Yes, I am.
Okay. Now, tell me who your guests are here.
This is our co-host from the morning. I co-host the morning show every morning with Lisa Mossy.
Co-host. Now, what do you mean by co-host? What do you do?
There's two of us. Oh, it's not. It's I run the control board. She talks.
Oh, okay.
And I
That's
get
not true.
no.
What
I
do you
get-
mean? You just talk? There's a radio. People call in.
They can call in, but they don't really, because it's too early. It's very early.
The people don't like.
Yeah, 7 to 8 I'm on, and
7
Barry's
to
on
8?
till 9.
All right, but what do you do? Talk about current
We
events?
talk about current events, we talk about local stuff, we talk about national stuff, we talk about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now Rock, over here. I don't forget a name, I call everybody Rock.
That's
okay?
all right.
Look at his head. It looks like a
Your name is, your name is?
Alzone.
Alzone.
That's two words.
2 words.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'll just tell you, this guy used to have hair, but he got caught in a hair raid. I don't know where it was, but that's what happened
A
here.
long time ago.
All right,
A long time
now,
ago.
what does he do? What do you do?
I do the sports on Sunday. 10
All right.
o'clock, all high school sports, local stuff, do some Little League. We cover some college and pro, but only if it's a local athlete. We're trying to build exposure.
All right, and what else? And you have something on the side right there by the Jeffersonville Country Club.
Well, I don't know if it's on the side.
Was it in
I
front?
I run the Jeffersonville Golf Club. I handle all the food and beverage. I've been there for 10 years. I started a catering company, Zones
Right.
Catering, Zone Entertainment. I've been in the area for a while. Graduate of Norristown High School, so it's great to be back here. But
You graduated from Norristown High School here?
I did.
When it was
I
in
know
the
you are.
woods.
How about that?
But it was, it's exciting. I always coached, I did a lot of coaching, played a lot of football, got some opportunities up in Canada. I played a lot of football. And with the business that I'm in, it's too hard to do the coaching. My hours are just too long. So this is the best way. This sports show is the best way for me to reach out, touch a lot of athletes, help
And
them
what time
out.
do you come on a sports show?
10 a.m. every
10
Sunday.
a.m. till when?
It's 1 hour right now. We are trying to talk to station
Okay.
and giving us a little more time, but time is money, so we have to build up to it. But it's
You
great.
know,
It's great.
ladies and gentlemen, we got a local radio station here in Jefferson. It's located on the grounds of Jeffersonville Country Club.
Yep,
Right.
Jeffersonville
All right.
Country.
Now tell me, you're affiliated with a big top shelf
We are, Hank. We're very fortunate to be an affiliate of Fox News. Which
Fox
means-
News, my buddies.
Yeah, every hour we have Fox News, and every half hour, if something big happens, we have
Now, I
access.
like that girl Graham. Ingram.
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 Oh, yeah. And we,
I know what Ingram. I like the little cross she wears.
She's a
really
hottie.
nice.
Yeah.
And she's a tough. I
Ooh.
like a girl
She's a
that
fighter.
stands there and says, "All right." When somebody throws her a question,
Yeah.
she comes right back with an answer. She don't bob and weave. She don't have to say 15 words before she answers it. Boom,
Just answers the question.
like you.
Like me.
Now, all right. and you're a columnist too, also.
I used to be a columnist, yes. I was a contributing columnist for the Times Herald for about 3 years.
And
Yeah.
you sent in the articles and
I did.
and
I
kept
did.
things. All right, now, tell me the main function, function, some of the things that you do at the station.
at the radio station.
I met the owner once. You had a
Yes, you
grand
did,
opening.
at the grand
Alex
opening.
Langer is the
Yeah.
owner of the radio station from our sister station in Boston, and he was here for the grand opening back in February.
Right. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was sitting up. I don't know who the guy was. He was sitting there, and I said, I'm talking and shaking hands with everybody, and finally, I says, I want to get on my show. I was talking to you, and I talked to a couple other guys, and then this guy, and then he come over to me and he says, he said something. And then he turned around and somebody says, I don't like that guy, meaning me. I said,
Yeah.
who is this guy? He said, the owner. Hey!
Yeah, he's the owner.
Real nice, cool,
Yeah.
nice, he's no big white guy, just
no.
right there. You would never know he was the owner of the station,
And
and I
several-
thought that was great.
Several stations.
When he comes around again, tell me, we'll get him on the station.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, now tell me, from the time you come on the air, what are some of the features? You have some posters there, tell me about it.
Well, in the early morning, Lisa and I do the morning show, and we're on
Got
from
that camera
wherever you want it.
right there.
Okay, we're on
Lift it up
in
a
the
little
morning.
higher.
We're on. Now you can't see me, but that's good.
So I hear you.
Al likes this.
Put it on the side. Put it on the side.
Here, we'll go over here.
Maybe we can do this. Hold on.
We're
We'll
good.
do this. We'll do a little
All right, tell
of
me
this and a
something.
little of
We,
this.
Lisa, I go on. There's a program from Fox News called America's Morning News. It's an hour of news that goes on at 6. Lisa and I come on at 7 o'clock. It's not a planned show. We wing it. Whatever's in the news, things change. We go on from 7 to 8. Then I do an hour with different people on from 8 to 9. Your girlfriend Laura Ingram's on at 9 o'clock.
I like her. She comes on at
9
o'clock.
o'clock every
every
morning.
once in a while.
Yeah.
9
She is-
o'clock sometime with me is the middle of the night.
Really?
But I'll go out of my way to turn her on, really.
And she's on at 9 o'clock. She is the leading female talk show host in the country. At 12 o'clock, we have Michael Savage from the West Coast.
Michael Savage, tell me something about Michael Savage. What's he?
Michael Savage is
talk
the
about?
third largest talk show host in the country. He has 8.5 million listeners a week, and he is one of the people that invented talk radio. He's been on for 17 years, and he's got an unbelievable show. And you never know what's going to come out of his mouth next.
Yeah.
And then at 4 o'clock we have Jerry Doyle. Jerry Doyle is also from the West Coast, a very well-known actor, and he has a talk show.
What is he? He's what?
He's an actor.
He
He's a
was an
character
actor.
actor.
Oh, yeah.
And now
okay.
he is a talk show host. So we have Lisa and I in the morning, then Laura, then Michael, and then Jerry. And then
All right.
back at night, we have another edition of the Michael Savage Show. He's on twice a day.
Michael Savage.
Right.
Okay. And, okay, now some of the, let's talk about some of the subjects you would talk about.
Well, we talk
Let's
about-
say your show is on right now. What do we talk about?
What do we
Wanna
talk
about? Norristown?
We,
Oh, no, we spend a lot of time on
we
Norristown.
spent a lot of time
You've
on
had some
Norristown
guests
this morning.
on there, right?
We've
Yeah.
had Bruce Castor, we've had...
We had Eileen Bear on yesterday.
the sheriff.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And how about this guy Durant? He's running too.
Well, we haven't been able to find
get
him,
everybody,
so-
right?
Get everybody.
Yeah, we get everybody on. We have an open door policy. We talk about anything that's going on locally. We try and stick with the local stuff first, but sometimes there's nothing really going on in local news. So we talk about the national
Well,
stuff
one
as
of these
well.
days you get me on there, I'll have some stuff to the local stuff. Maybe I got a couple things maybe I'd
We'll
like
talk
to.
about the zoo.
When
Yeah.
you gonna grow some hair? Did you ever?
I'm growing it right now.
Use some fertilizer. or
Under
something
these
like
lights,
that, huh? No?
we'll water his
He'd be a
head.
chia
Put
pet.
some water up there.
Why don't you grow your eyebrows and comb them back? Like that.
The bald head works for me. It's better than starting to lose it. You
picking
know, I've
on
already
you.
lost it.
I'm
Oh, no, I
picking on
agree.
you.
I agree.
All right.
Well, at least it
Now-
doesn't fall on the food.
Right.
All right, now, you got something here. Tell me about this.
That's
I do. My sports show, every Sunday, 10 o'clock. We have a lot of local athletes in. We've brought in kids from Norristown High School. We just covered the dodgeball tournament that the high school did. It was a great cause. In sports today, especially high school sports, it's so hard to get the athletes exposed. It's hard to get the coaches to go that extra mile because it's tough. There's a lot of other stuff going on. They have to do their regular job. They have to do
Right,
their family
right.
thing at home. Yeah, you know that.
That's
You've
why
been
there's
involved with
turnover
sports
too,
for
right?
so long. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get this program on for a long time. I've been wanting to get it. Barry was great to come to the radio station. He got me interested in it. I came in, I pitched it to the owner. He loved it. Barry helped us get it off the ground. We got some co-hosts. It's a really good time. It's a really good time. We bring the students right in. The kids get to talk about it on their Facebooks. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome, and
Yeah.
it's giving them the opportunity to do the right thing. We cover a lot of big issues. We're covering the bullying in the schools, childhood obesity. In next, not this weekend. This weekend we have our mothers on the program, being that it's Mother's
Day.
But next weekend, we have a young man, a 13-year-old athlete. He was an all-star in Little League. Great kid. Came right here to Norristown for a heart scanning that was done in the gymnasium, and he got diagnosed with a rare heart disease, which is it's an athletic heart. It's like an enlarged heart. And he was told by doctors and specialists that he can no longer play sports. So we're bringing him into the studio. I don't want to disclose. We have some really cool stuff for him. But it's tough. I mean, imagine being a 13-year-old and being
Right.
told you can't play sports no more. And you know, these today things are a lot different. Before, you go out, you play, and you know, you have these tragedies that happen, and nobody really knew about them. Now there's testing, and there's different things we can do to get it out there.
Right.
Along with them being on the show, we also have his specialist from Children's Hospital going to be on the show also. She's going to be calling you.
You know, the old, who was it? President Truman says, "What's new? The history we haven't read." I mean, you know, to be informed. An informed nation's a peaceful nation. You know, I've had I had my Dr. Paleo talk about my hip when I had hip replacement. You know, I had my eye doctor, Dr. Seepsu. He put the cataracts out. Yeah, so I can say that informed nation. You know, check it out when you're in doubt. Check it out. You know, if you had a little pain or something there, check it out. Don't wait till it gets too bad. But like I say, now I jump from one thing to another. But you're right. The kid that gets hurt or needs some help, special.
Yeah, the young man was
it's good that you do this.
Yeah, he was very healthy. One summer, just this past summer, he was doing some running, and he was having some shortness of breath. He was getting tired. They took him to a specialist. The specialist said that it was just heat exhaustion. Then his mother heard about this scanning that they did here at Norristown. They brought him over for the scanning, and here it wasn't.
And how old does he say?
He's 13 years old.
13.
Yeah.
God,
He's 13 years old. But it's more than just that. It's getting the message out. It's letting these kids come on the air and talk about it. You know, it's been tough.
People want to know more about this. How do they contact? What do they do?
They can contact the station. The best way, we just launched a
This
brand new.
station here. Do we have now? You also have a website, right?
Yep.
Yes, we
We
do.
just launched the website today.
Is it on the website?
It is, 1180WFYL.com.
Okay.
It's on the website. You can contact the station. Our call-in line is real easy. It's 610-539-TALK. It's easy. You call, you get Barry, myself, Lisa. I mean, we're all there all the time. So.
All right. Tell me your background about radio, or I heard you were a ballet dancer or something. No, I'm sorry. I got to think of somebody else.
That's not his background.
What background?
I was a musician in high school, like a lot
What
of
school did you go to?
Roman Catholic.
Oh, in
Broad and Vine.
Philadelphia.
Broad and
Father
Vine.
Moores used to be a teacher there.
Oh, really?
He was the principal of Bishop Kenrick. And he would say, I was a teacher at Roman Catholic, you know, right there on Broad and Vine, is it?
I know where. I know where it is. Yeah.
Right.
And
Tell me about it.
Oh, well, one day we had a Principal of the Year contest, and Joe Niagara came.
Oh,
Joe
yeah,
Niagara?
great guy,
And
yeah.
I was.
What was that?
WIBG. WIBG. Wibbage.
Yeah.
Wibbage.
And Joe Niagara said, "Is anybody interested in radio?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Come and see me." And I came and saw him. He took me under his wing, told me what to do, told me how to get a job. And that was 1968. I've been in and out of.
68. And now, all right, tell me some of
You
the
just found
jobs
it out.
that you had on the radio. Or
Oh,
something.
the different jobs?
Yeah.
I've worked at Wi-Fi, TV29, WIFI, WNPV, WCOJ, blah, blah, blah.
But
Bada
this
bing,
is,
bada bing.
this is really,
This is his
This is
baby.
different. In the old days, people used to be disc jockeys. They used to play radio. We used to play
oh,
top
yeah.
40 radio.
What do they call you?
Pardon me?
Yeah, what do they call you? They're disc jockeys before, what are they now?
Well, now we're talk show hosts. The AM radio is now.
And then
radio
I'm a
person.
TV host.
You are a
Yeah,
TV
oh, yeah,
host.
this is it.
And by
I
the
got
way-
a title.
And by the way, you're much younger in person.
Oh, yeah.
He looks
Yeah,
about
I'm a young
32
guy,
years.
yeah.
On TV, maybe 40. But
He keeps hitting me.
I'm going to be turned to stone, 87, but on.
oh my goodness. You
87.
look good, Hank. You look
Are
good.
you kidding? All right, now you tell me
Wait,
something
where'd I
about
go?
your educational.
I went
Trying to get a word in
yeah,
here
I
before
know.
Al comes back,
Yeah,
so.
before Al comes back and monopolizes everything.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I went to Upper Marion High School. I graduated from Upper Marion.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've lived all my life in King of Prussia. I have a day job, and I do the talk radio in the morning. I was a columnist for the Herald for a while.
What inspired you to start writing? I often ask.
You really want to know this story?
I had
My-
your buddy Gordon Glance one time. I says, how did you start? He says, when I was a little kid, I used to write little notes to my mother. You know,
Yeah.
rather than answers, I would put it in writing. So I got the use of writing. So that was some way. And I even tell my grandchildren now, you want to say something to me? Write, put it down.
Yeah.
And get used to writing. If you want to learn to write, you got to write.
That's right. I used to write stories when I was in grade school. I used to write little short stories, things that I would like to read myself, and I used to write them, and my girlfriend and I would write them, and then we would read them to each other.
In other
And-
words,
yeah.
that's stimulated
Yeah,
just sort of,
yeah, and
keep
I
it
always
going.
thought that I wanted to be like a children's book author, and instead got pulled into politics. My husband pulled me into politics, and I got very passionate about that. And
You going to run for office?
I am. I'm
Where?
running for office, Upper Providence Township Supervisor.
Upper Providence. That's not Montgomery, though.
Yes, it
Montgomery
is. Yes, it is. Upper Providence, out in Oaks.
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 Oaks is in Montgomery County?
It sure is.
Well, when we
It
checked
sure
last
is.
Wait.
Maybe not no more. Once Hanks will lose that pen, that's it.
Well, Lisa gets in there and they might go
yeah.
to Chester
Wait,
County.
you're in Montgomery County?
Yeah,
Oaks is in Montgomery County.
sure is. Yes.
They had a stadium there named after Cisco Arena.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that
down there,
Philadelphia.
they put
Yeah, and then
the Philadelphia
Philadelphia
Expo Center in.
conventions
I
took
live right
over.
by the Expo Center.
They put
Yeah.
that
That's where I
target in
live.
for Lisa.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
you're
need
running
that
for
target.
office? You're
Yes,
running
I
for
am.
what kind of petition? What?
Upper Providence Township Supervisor. I'm running in the primary against the incumbent.
Against an incumbent?
Yes, I
right.
am.
And what are you going to do when you get in there?
Gonna-
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Wheel the podium.
Yeah, we're gonna bring a little transparency back to our government, put our residents first. I think our residents are feeling like they haven't been
Yeah.
heard for a
Now,
while.
that Oaks is part of Montgomery County and part of, yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember
Not
when
so
I had the
you'd know,
boxing
but yeah.
show there.
Yeah.
They had to get a fire company from another,
From-
wasn't in Oaks or something like that, you know.
Really, because Oaks we have our own fire company.
Yeah, well, they were tied up or something, but I know that it's like a division there. Not a division, but.
Well, right
part-
across the river is Chester County. We're right on the border.
Yeah,
we
okay,
run
all right,
right up
that's-
against the
yeah.
right up against the
I
Schuylkill
have
River
enough
there on the other
problems with
side.
Montgomery County and Norristown without going over to the suburbs out there.
The
But I
suburbs-
wish you luck.
we're out in the
Listen,
sticks, right?
You gonna have a victory party?
I am.
Okay, I'll be
am.
there.
Are you coming?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, you know, she writes, she
All right,
teaches.
how many votes can I vote? How many times can I vote?
Vote early, vote
Oh.
often. Hank.
As often as possible. I wish you luck. Come on, I want you in there. Hit both
out.
Yeah.
both fists,
Well,
right?
you
Be
know.
careful what you wish for, Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Hey, I used to read her columns when Northtown
That's
Times
how we
Herald.
met. Great
Did a
column.
good
Yeah.
job.
And
Good
still,
job.
and still writes. You should mention
Right.
your
Oh,
blog.
I do. I have
Yeah,
a
she
blog
blogs.
Good.
that I've neglected for
Oh,
quite
you
some
write
time. because-
one about Christopher Columbus. You know, our Columbus Monument. You come Columbus Day.
Well, that's not till October.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You
an
have to remember that, October 12th.
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Okay. All right, now,
Hey, enough about
your
it.
show, is it getting, tell me, is it progressing?
Oh,
What's the story?
it's amazing. We
Yeah.
started the show in February.
In
Lisa-
February this?
Just February
Yeah,
this
just
year.
this February.
Oh, my
the day you
God.
the day you came over.
The day you were there, I was the grand opening.
That was our launch. But we did a.
But you were open before that, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the station has been there for 4 years, and I used to do a show at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Fox took over, like,
Yeah,
or
and-
affiliated.
Yeah.
And Lisa would be a guest once a week. It was called Mondays with Mossy, and we'd sit there and we'd get the program, and we spent an hour putting an hour together. And everybody liked us, and the owner said, well, why don't we do a little more? We went to 5 days a week. We're on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we don't plan it anymore. It's very spontaneous, and we have a good time. And we get emails, we get phone calls. People now recognize us in public. We get asked to come on the Hank Cisco show, so life is good.
But every once in a while, hey, I have a website too, you know,
Right.
hankcisco.com, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's you.
So I got a lot of things about police officers, you know, different things
yeah.
that happen in Norristown. All right, now, you.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, here we
the
go.
Campagna,
End of the
we
show.
have our Christmas party at your place.
Are you trying to get better rates right now on the show?
Yeah, and we had
Look,
what
he's
was
gonna put
it?
you- he's
We
gonna
had
hold you down.
spaghetti, we had everything, hors d'oeuvres and everything,
Oh, yeah.
right? You had music.
Yeah.
And I like it. You had it nice decorated for Christmas. It's really nice.
Catering's is definitely my passion. I played a lot of football. Again, I got an opportunity, but it was just it was an opportunity to get a free education, so I could do what I love. I've been in food since I was 13. I learned how to cook in my parents' kitchen. My mom did a great job with it. So.
Make a pasta fazool.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just
He's
made
been
the
eating
Easter.
since he was a baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been cooking.
He
for
still does
myself,
it every
too.
day.
You know, I don't want to say anything, but when I was in the
But you
army,
will.
I got a medal. I saved my whole company. I shot the cook.
Okay.
I don't know. It's an old army
Cook
joke.
good though.
Drum roll, please.
But
Dean.
all right, now radio. Radio is really coming back. It has
It
it
is.
has
It
a
is.
certain group of people that listen to radio that I think that are more concerned what's going on in the community than the people who just watch flash on TV. Not that I'm knocking TV. You know,
No.
TV has its thing, but I think radio. When you're in a car and you're driving and you know and you're not hitting any cars or you're not bumping any fenders or anything, you're absorbing it. You know.
Radio is a one-to-one media. It's a relationship between the listener and the host.
Yes, that's what I'm
and
trying
when
to
you're-
bring out.
You know,
Right.
we're in people's cars every morning. We're in people's bathrooms. We're in people's kitchens,
Right.
and they feel a real relationship with radio people. It's always been that way,
Right.
and talk radio has brought it back. And as I say, with Joe Niagara, that's a Joe Niagara taught me many years ago.
Is he still around? No,
No, he passed away, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember he called me when I was a policeman in Norristown or something about, I think, I don't know what happened. He was looking for something, some information in Montgomery County.
Barry, he was
And I
doing a background
first
check.
got to meet him. I don't know, it was something.
Oh, he was a
something.
nice-
I don't know, it was a gun permit or,
Yeah.
not a gun permit, or something to do. He wanted me to check something out,
Yeah.
you know? And he said, this is Joe Niagara. I said, oh, good, okay, you
Yeah.
know.
A nice man,
Yeah,
a good,
nice guy,
high
yeah,
lit.
yeah,
The rest of the guys from Webbage who are none of them are no longer with us, but they
Yeah,
were nice
yeah.
people. And in those days they take a young guy under their wing and they teach you the business. They'd help you get a job. They'd help you get through the program. And it was nice.
I remember I think I was on his show with, no, it's the same station with Dave Zinkoff. When Dave Zinkoff, I was doing a refereeing some boxing show, and he was doing the announcing.
All right.
And we went on the show there. I forget, it was Frank Ford.
Oh, Frank
I don't
Ford,
know if
yeah.
it's the same station or not. I don't
Yeah, Frank
remember.
Ford was on a few stations. He pioneered talk radio.
Yeah.
He was one of the first in the
And
area.
and his wife, Lynn Abraham,
Right.
very good friend of mine. I met
Right.
when I was county detective, you know. So, days gone by, but it's still around, bobbing and weaving, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You were a
All right.
policeman at one time, right?
Huh?
You were a policeman at one time.
Yeah, a policeman and county detective and boxer and, well, there, it's all over
There it
there.
is.
You know, a lot of
The
bobbing and
Wall of
weaving.
Fame here.
This is
Yeah,
a great,
so-
Yeah.
great
And,
backdrop you got there.
Now tell me the exact location. Now, can people come and visit, come stop at the station, or
Yeah, there's no problem, man. People can come and visit. I mean, we happen to be, it's a
it's
strange.
nothing but a workshop?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's, yeah.
Right.
you've
I mean,
been
we have
there. It's
interns
just-
coming
yeah.
with us for the summer. College interns are
If
coming
somebody
by.
wants to stop in and give you the information about something's going
Oh,
on or
sure.
something,
Oh, yeah.
can they email you and then tell you?
They can. Our web address is 1180wfyl.com. You can send it to Barry or Lisa or Al. Our first names, Barry at wfyl.com or Lisa or Al.
You know, if somebody has a complaint or something, say,
No, they call you.
complain, or
That-
they want to, not complain, but I say, I want to do something good for the community.
Yeah.
I think maybe that tree should be knocked down, it's hanging over the street there,
Oh,
then
yeah.
I can't see the traffic light or something.
We've been
You know?
involved with the trash thing in West Norriton. I mean, we did a whole thing on that this morning.
Oh, yeah?
People were very upset about the trash situation.
Yeah, you know, Pat Mascaro's the greatest
boy.
guy in the world, but I don't think they turned it down today.
Well,
People want to have their choices. They want to. They don't want
They
to be
can have
told.
it, but-
they don't want to be told that this is the only thing they can do, and that's what the people
Yeah,
of
but,
East
but the
Norton
point,
said.
but the
or
point
West
is,
Norton said.
the point is that you can hook up, but you can get off if you want.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
If you don't like it, get off.
Then
And
we have
it's
trash,
cheaper,
we call
you know,
Al.
And the guy that, you know, Pat does a lot for the community.
He-
Oh my
without a
God,
doubt,
half
without a doubt.
$1 million for helping the church, a playground, this, that. In fact, he's helping out with the Columbus Monument. I mean, well.
Well, all I'm saying,
Look,
it's a current event we brought.
For him to be able to help people, he had to have money. As long as you give, you'll always have.
That's right.
That's
And
right.
how can you give if you don't have? You don't get the business, you know. So he has Norristown, Lower Providence. He has a lot of different, you know. So I mean, I don't know if it's politics or what, but
Yeah.
But all in boxing they say, "May the better participant emerge and triumph."
I like
Now that's another subject. What else? What other subjects? What other subjects? Did anybody ever complain?
You don't want to get political, do you?
I don't
Did
know.
anybody ever complain about Norristown Elmwood Park Zoo?
No.
Oh, no,
Never.
that zoo.
Nobody-
Whoa,
Lebanon
Al takes
doesn't
care
have
of the
a
zoo.
Well, I'd like to know why it's not called the Norristown Zoo.
Why isn't it, Al?
All right,
Al?
it should be
Would
called
you
the
like to take that
Norristown
one?
Zoo. It's Philadelphia Zoo, the Bronx Zoo, the St. Louis Zoo, everything's named after, zoos are named after the town. Over here, it's Elmwood Park.
Why don't we change-
Elmwood trees are dead. There's no such thing as Elmwood trees anymore. Why you name a zoo Elmwood, right? They get free rent.
Hank,
they get
I didn't
everything
do it.
for
Don't
nothing.
don't get mad at me. I would.
I'm not getting mad. I'm just saying, you know, I'm a taxpayer in
Well,
Norristown.
we
you
need
know.
to have the zoo in.
Yeah,
we gotta have
we
the
need to talk
zoo
to the
on.
zoo about that.
Well,
'Cause that's a-
you know,
that's a-
I went over and the guy said, well, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
All right, tomorrow morning on our show.
Norristown, you want something good, if it's good, and Norristown's giving you free rent, no taxes, we don't get nothing. You come over there, people come in, blah, 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 what do they get? Give us the benefit of the
Norristown.
Norristown Zoo.
All right, we'll change it tomorrow.
My God.
It's been the Elmwood Park Zoo for so long.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let that be a lesson to you. But I'll take
mess with
anybody
Hank.
on. Anybody that disagrees with me, let me know. I'll take you on radio, or I'll take you on here on TV.
Can we get him his own show on radio?
Right?
Can we get him a radio show?
Well, no, really. I like to know. I love animals. Too.
Yeah.
I got a canary, got cats, you know. I got everything. Got a couple guys. I don't know if they're animals or what, but I don't know what they're doing. But no. But actually, there's another story. Now,
Now,
back to you. You are
Thank you.
what? The director?
Program director, general
Program
manager.
director.
Right.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Now, and how many days a week you on?
On the radio?
Yeah.
5. I'm on 5.
Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday?
Monday through
yeah.
Friday.
Sometimes we go to Oaks.
Uh-huh.
It's in Montgomery County.
And all right, now this technical, what range?
That's a good question. We cover Willow Grove to Westchester, Pottstown to Philadelphia, because radios usually go in a circle. So we cover.
Don't go into Philadelphia.
No, because
Yeah,
in
we do.
Philadelphia. Oh yeah.
Go to
Yeah, we do.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, we go as far as Camden.
It cheats into New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Al got calls in the show last week. Baltimore, Albany, New York.
And plus
because
we
we're on the
stream
internet.
live.
Yeah,
We stream on the
a lot
internet.
of people listen.
Wait,
online.
somebody called from Albany?
Yeah.
We're on the internet.
My sports show gets a lot of call-ins. We encourage the young athletes to reach out to their families and friends and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's you listen online. 1180WFYL.com.
We've had
Okay.
people call from
All right,
Florida.
Our half hour is over.
No.
Well, you got anything to say? I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 seconds.
1180WFYL.com.
1180WFYL.com.
7 to 9.
All right.
We love you, Hank.
Ladies
We
and
love you,
gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and I'm so happy and I'm proud to have you here, to let people know that we have a radio station where you can get more information, like
you.
as I said before, an informed nation's a peaceful nation. And so we'll all get a little here, and we'll just say a little toast here, and we'll say, alla salute, in Italian means to your health, okay?
Checks ready?
So, ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, keep bobbing and weaving, left hand high, stick and move, and keep your trunks off the canvas, and may God bless each and every one of you, okay? Alla salute.
Thank you, Hank.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right,
Thanks
right.
for having us.